of people are saying maybe we're sitting here, it's a blowout. Let's be realistic. This is the question I'm going to face to the people here. I'm going to frame it a little bit here. Is this a trap game for the Detroit Lions? Plain and simple. Are they looking at, is there potential that they look ahead and this becomes a trap game? Because sometimes for me, for some people talking about the game and the fans, it feels like it's turning into a little bit of a trap game.
It does feel like it's turning into it. I want to say no, and I'm going to say no, it's not a trap game because I just don't think they're nearly as good as they were or had. They weren't very good last year, but they had a few weapons, and they were able to win some games. They're not as good, but everything we've been talking about, are we going to hold some of these players back on Sunday because they got some nagging injuries? Are they looking past all this confidence that Vegas has the odds going up that the Lions are going to win? So it's starting to scare me a little bit. It's starting to feel a little too much like last year. But I don't think – I think last year they've learned their lesson. This is where I think the coaching staff's progression, their development into becoming more savvy, seasoned coaches. I think this is one of those games where they now are going to be able to get their players ready. They had a bad taste in their mouth last year from the Seattle Seahawks game, and they talked about it leading up to the Seattle Seahawks game, and they kind of laid an egg.
Yeah,
you gotta be ready.
That's where I think that it's like I'm starting I feels like any other game, if the Lions didn't get blown out by the Carolina Panthers last year, I think I would be like, yeah, this is a trap game. Because any other game when everyone's like, oh, you're gonna blow them out, this is gonna happen, and it's like the Seahawks game. Everyone was like, there's no way they lose at home. They're gonna beat them by 14 points. And guess what? And actually, this just popped in my head. You guys are seeing my brain work in real time here. Booner's brain work in real time. This takes me back to week 1. You had a huge win, right? On the road at Kansas City. This week, you have a huge win on the road at Lambeau Field. Everyone's talking about that next week that, it's a revenge game from the Seahawks game last year. It's a revenge game. It's a revenge game. They're going to come in. This is a different Lions team. They're going to come in and dominate the Seahawks at home. Tell me how this doesn't look that much different.